So why do autistic people sometimes seem younger than they are? I got some really good comments on the last video I made about this, and I thought of a lot more things, so part 2. We continually stay curious and asking questions like a kid does, but grown-ups just stop asking questions and stop being curious. But autistic people, we're always still asking way too many questions. We stay curious. Also, the ways that we stim, we can like to jump or twirl or skip or, spin things, or we have vocal stims and stuff that can seem childish. And then also, we can have feelings for inanimate objects. Seem kind of childish. Didn't mean to hurt you. And then I got some comments in my last video saying how a lot of autistic people have EDS, and that EDS can make you look younger and even like give you less wrinkles, which I didn't actually know, so that's interesting. Also, some autistic people have intellectual disabilities that can make them seem and act younger. Also, our handwriting or the way that we draw can look like a little kid's writing or drawing. I know for me, I draw like I'm a little kid. Also, the foods that we eat. I still eat from the kids' menu. I still am drawn to those foods, and being a fussy eater definitely is considered like a kid thing, but autistic people might not outgrow that one. We also can get very outwardly excited about things, which can seem kind of childish. We can have speech impediments or be late to speaking, and that can make us seem younger if we have that. Also, and this is probably especially true if you also have ADHD, but daydreaming can be a big thing when you're neurodivergent, so keeping a really big imagination is another thing. We don't outgrow having our own imaginary worlds. Also, autistic people may be desexualized, like a lot of people with disabilities can be. And there are a lot of people in the autistic community that are on the asexual spectrum, but of course we shouldn't be desexualized. And also something I've noticed with autistic people is when we're young, when we're actually kids, we can have these big vocabularies and seem like, kid professors that are way wise beyond our years. But then when we get older, we seem like kids. So it's reverse. We're old when we're young, and then we're young when we're old. So yeah. I've had people think I was younger than I was, or even ask if they can curse in front of me, and it's just weird, because I'm 21, which I know isn't that old, but it's old enough that people shouldn't be treating me like a little kid, and sometimes they still do treat me like that. And sometimes I like that because I do also feel like a little kid, and I'm really afraid of being older. But still, I don't think, again, that autistic people should, necessarily be treated like kids.